scam text messages have significantly declined, but scam calls have surged. That's according to data from a global anti-scam app, Usec. In the first quarter of 2025, scam texts dropped by 68.83%, with 648,239 cases recorded, down from 2.079 million in the last quarter of 2024. However, scam calls increased by 74.32% in the same period, reaching 351,699 cases compared to 201,760 in late 2024. The Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center, or CICC, attributed the drop in scam texts to intensified efforts against text-based fraud. Authorities, however, warn that scammers have adapted by shifting to phone calls, using social media and messaging apps to bypass restrictions. And to further talk about this, we are joined by CICC Undersecretary Alexander Ramos. Magandang umaga sa iyo.
Hi, good morning.
Okay, Usec, let's take a look at the numbers. Medyo malaki po, drastic yung mga pagbabago, 68.83% drop in scam texts, but a 74.32% increase in scam calls. How do we read these numbers?
You see, this our adversaries in the scam, they keep on shifting to modified ways on how to increase their productivity. It's like a business, no? So you have 1,000 targets, you get a certain percentage of success connectivity or success victimization here. Now that they were challenged in the text platform, and people are very much aware, the telcos have decided to remove all those links. It has decreased their potential victimization. So they... Hello?
Usec?
Hello? Yeah.
Usec?
So,
there you go.
hello. They shifted to another method, which is social engineering calls, using also the different types of social media platforms. In this way, they have direct contact, and the conversion rate is still very minimal because most of the callers are foreign-sounding tones. So they
Usec, are you still there?
Hello.
You're a little bit spotty. Yan. Yes, go ahead. We have you.
So we are continuously monitoring these new methodologies of the scammers, and we are hoping that we continue to really break the momentum of the scammers, especially now that we are able to detect them more on real time compared before. Talagang reactive lang tayo. Now, we are preempting what is their next move, and we would like to curb this as fast as we can.
Okay, what are the most common scams being used via phone?
In phones, you are normally...
phone call.
Phone calls. Most of them are misrepresenting themselves as banks or as investment contractors, wherein they would like to attract you to invest a certain sum in foreign currency with a high yield. And I think the public is already very much aware of this, that these are not true. So the reported calls that we have is that they are dropping those calls, no? Although we have certain losses already for those who continue not to listen to our advisories to avoid calls that are asking them to invest, no? I think in our complaint center in the IR, we registered something like almost 100 million losses from various victims around the country, wherein they invested $250 to as high as 50,000 pesos to alleged scammers, asking them to invest on unsecured um, investments.
Okay, ito po bang mga tumatawag? I mean, mga Pilipino po ba sila? I mean, kasi usually
No.
you hear a voice.
Yes, that's why a majority of the callers are foreign tone. Kaya medyo turn off agad yung mga Pilipino diyan dahil alam nila scam yan eh. We have clearly identified that. But for for those that we identified as victims, ito yung mga senior citizen, ito yung medyo mataas ang edad na hindi nakikinig sa advisories eh. Basta matawag, may konting investment na pangkabuhayan, eh kinakagat nila. Although for them, maliit na bagay yon, but if we sum it up, eh malaking pera rin eh. So we would like to increase that educational campaign natin with the more senior citizens of the country kasi sila yung most of the successful targets na nabiktima na eh.
Okay, pagdating naman po dun sa parang involving or posing as banks, I believe you are in conversation with the finance sector as to how they can improve their verification processes. Kasi ganun po yun, di ba? Pag kunwari meron pong parang minsan may alok pa, natataasan yung limit mo o yung credit card mo, may tatawag sa inyo, hihingi po ng OTP. Ano po ba yung dapat iwasan para we do know that it does come officially from a bank representative?
Now, for those that are misrepresenting themselves as local bank representatives, we have asked some of our bank partners, no, baka gusto nyong baguhin yung inyong script every time. Kasi parang na-master na itong script ng mga bangko. I think it's about time to review yung methodology nila for those hard calls that they do to their clients. Lalo-lalo na they subscribe to certain subcontractors to do these things, no? Such as yung sa credit card o yung mga follow-up on the
Yes.
accounts, mga call centers to eh. And the script has been mastered. And I think it's about time they will change. They need to adjust their scripts on this para malaman natin na kung sino itong mga peke, sinong hindi, no? Especially, nire-reward nila. The target is to get an OTP. So they will reward it as secure codes or we need a particular approval that will be sent to you as a link, but then you have to dictate. Turns out, talagang OTP pa rin ang kanilang habol. And so we need to change. In fact, there are efforts now to change this methodology, do away with the OTPs already, and come up with a more secure technique.
Kasi kung script lang po, mabilis din pong gayahin yun. Oh? Magbabago ng script, tapos hahabol din yan. Gaya na sabi mo, it is a business. They are able to pivot quite fast. Pero dito po sa mga numero na nakita po natin, this is involving only the network texts and calls. Hindi nyo po na-detect yung sa social messaging apps. Is that correct?
The one that was reported by whose call, it includes calls made through links because yung kanilang subscriber list, no, it allows them to have a reporting system wherein the links can be converted to a direct line of calling, no? So may tatawag sa'yo, can you click on the link so that you can have a more secured connectivity, communication. Ganun ang nangyari. So it's not limited to the actual cell phone calls, but rather social media platform calls. So yun ang mga combination nila. So that is the report according to them, at least independent yan, no? But CICC is also receiving consequently itong mga hard calls and scammers. And yun talaga nakikita namin puro social media platform na connectivity ang ginagamit. Because it's, ang dali nila magtago eh. They could put an identity representing a bank when in fact they're not. Because sa social media, madali mag-mask ng iyong identity.
Okay, final question. No? Have we seen an effect of the Pogo ban on the number of scam texts and messages here in the Philippines, at least? Bumawas po ba yan dahil wala na yung mga Pogo?
That is a major factor as well, no? But tandaan nyo, ang scams, the scammers, they just evolve. Naghahanap sila kung ano ang mga effective methodologies. They may come back using the old styles kasi they would think na nakalimutan na ng Pilipino na ang mga paraan na ito ay hindi effective. They will continuously evolve with the change of technologies to ensure that may continue. It's a business. You have to think of it as a business. You have to find ways which one is efficient. Though short-lived ang kanilang methodology, they continue to do the attacks. But with the massive reduction of the illegal scam hubs na hinahabol ng ating mga kapulisan, talaga major factor yan. Kaya congratulations sa ating mga kapulisan, kina PAOK, kina NBI, for really tracking them down. Kasi ito talaga game changer. It is only the Philippines in the whole of this region who have set the trend on how to curb scam hubs operations in the region. Kaya nga, the order of the president, no? Tama na. We have to do away with this and let's put all government resources to hunt them down, stop them. Let's set the standards to fight the scam hubs.
Well, as the business or the business of scamming evolves, we also have to evolve in terms of cybersecurity and our own personal defense against these. So we have to watch out for those scam calls. In the meantime, maraming salamat po for explaining the numbers to us. We have CICC Undersecretary Alexander Ramos joining us on Morning Matters today.
Thank you very much.